Yo guys, Otaku Ops here. How's it going? And I hope everyone's doing well as usual. First, I need to do an update on the channel itself. I am still gonna do gaming videos, but right now I'm just very busy studying something. I can't say what. So yeah, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of effort because there are some things I study where, I know certain basics, and so just learning it is fine. But this thing I'm studying right now is really, really demanding, and I kind of need to focus entirely on it. So yeah, from time to time, I'll still do gaming, obviously, but it's just gonna be yeah, it's gonna be tough for a while, let's just say. So yeah, if I did get, like if I got like 1 million views or something every video, then sure, yeah, I'll continue it forever. But that's not the case. Let's be honest there. So yeah, I have to do something else in my life, and I have to start now, or it will be too late. All right. So having said that, today, actually, yeah, I'm not gonna do more videos while I have this fucking ugly hair. Okay, so yeah, I'm taking care of that. The reason why I didn't is because yeah, I'm sick, and it's a stomach issue, a very complicated one. Um, if I walk too much, if I exercise, definitely extra out of the question exercise. But if I walk too much or too quickly, if I compress my stomach, then yeah, I feel very strange. It feels like kind of the heartbeat, but it's inside the stomach, not in the heart area. It goes down into the stomach area. And if I don't do anything to stop it, it just feels worse and worse. And well, I don't know what the end point is because I obviously don't want to try getting there. I don't know if it's going to be like a seizure or some kind of attack. I don't know. Don't want to try really. So it's been tough, let's just say. Yeah, that's definitely one reason. And so that's one reason why I couldn't go to the hair salon either. Anyway, so having gotten that out of the way, I can focus on today's video. And as you can see today in the corner there, you know what I'm gonna talk about. But it's gonna be a product review. Yeah, I haven't done those in like forever. And the reason is actually because there's a lot of channels that do it already. So I'm not trying to jump into the promotion of products, but I will do it from time to time if I really deem something is worth it. And so today I'm gonna talk about this bad boy here. So just give me a moment. Oh boy, it's a huge box. It's so big I can't even get into the frame. Look at this. Okay, I'm gonna just rotate my chair then. All right, this is the Edifier S350DB set. Now, okay, I think, okay, that's enough. You've seen enough of the box. I can take it away now. All right, because I don't want to hold this thing. Okay, like it's not that heavy, but it's annoying. All right, so that thing, I was looking for some really good but not too expensive speakers for my computer. Initially, I I use headphones actually. Like for my main computer, the one I'm using right now to record this video, I'm using uh, mostly headphones. I mean, I do have a 5.1 system plugged in as well, a Yamaha one, but just for kind of regular, everyday listening to stuff or music or whatever, I use headphones. And this is the HD 650. It's still pretty expensive, actually, believe it or not. Like the price just doesn't go down for some reason. I don't know why. Some things just get even more expensive, actually. Anyway, so that's fine. And then, so for the other machine I have to my side here, I wanted something like the headphones are okay, but I don't want to sit in headphones all the time either. It tires my ears, kind of hurts my ears depending on the day. Some days are worse than others for some reason. And so yeah, I don't want to use headphones. In that scenario, I started looking for relatively affordable speaker set, and I did my research. I was looking for sound bars as well. And yeah, in the end, I settled down on Edifier, and I was of course, I'm skeptical. Every time I buy a product, I don't know. Of course, I'm gonna be skeptical. That's normal. But I have to say, I was really, really, let's say, pleasantly surprised with the quality of this. I don't know, but it goes like really loud actually. If I go to the max, I can't play any music because it's gonna be like, YouTube is gonna bitch about it, right? So yeah. And anyway, that would be sound recorded through this microphone, and it's just not the same thing. But yeah, the quality is great. I mean, I really can't complain. Look, I'm not some kind of like super music guy. I There are people who, they're gonna compare two systems, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I have no idea what the difference is. You have to be some kind of super. Your ear is has to be some kind of super accustomed to music frequency differences, and I'm just not one of those people. I'm not. So don't know. For me, this is more than enough. I think the price when I bought it was probably $350, but it's generally in the 300 to $400 range, which, it's not cheap, but it's not also the expensive ones which go for like 1,000 or more, right? Hey guys, I'm just gonna jump in here. Obviously, I got my haircut since. Okay, so the one problem I didn't mention with the Edifier in my previous video is that I actually had an issue with my previous speakers. Okay, so what happened was from time to time, when I listened to music on my computer, on using speakers, it would kind of create this crackling noise from time to time. I don't know why. And so I thought, or it would just cut out, or it would play but very kind of low volume and just kind of breaking in and out all the time. So I'm like, okay, I don't know what's going on there. It's probably the speakers. I had relatively cheap speakers. I believe I bought them for $50 or less. So I thought it's the speakers, so I decided to change them. And that's why I got the Edifier one. But unfortunately, when I when I played music, it was fine, it was wonderful, great. But then I got the crackling sounds again. And so I'm wondering, like, what's going on here? This is not normal. And, I actually had it plugged in through the cable. I tried to switch the mode because, like, on the remote, as you'll see later, there is like you can select various modes. And so I changed, for example, to Bluetooth, and no crackling, nothing. It was fine. Or I changed to like some other means. I think it was just, yeah, it was mainly optical, I believe, and then Bluetooth, but no crackling. So I'm like, what's going on here? And then I checked the cable, right? And so actually, my cable from the speaker was plugged into one of these. So look, I'm not an audio guy. I don't know what the hell this is called, really. It's some kind of converter, obviously. This one is it's cheap. This is just a few bucks or something. And then so yeah, you plug it in here, right? And then these two, these go into your I have an external sound card. So these go into two slots. But for some reason, and I don't think it's this cable because I think this cable is fine. But for whatever reason, my signal got destroyed as soon as it went into this. As soon as I changed this and I just plugged it in, straight into the sound card, it was fine. And ever since that day, I have no issue whatsoever. There is no crackling whatsoever. It's absolutely fine. So yeah, just bear that in mind. If you're using one of these things or some kind of weird converter, and you're getting, cracking, etc., that might be your issue. You might have to replug it because yeah, this is the thing. So I just wanted to jump in there and mention this because I was worried about the speaker system itself. Maybe, maybe I have some kind of issue with power, and maybe my previous speaker, some kind of transistor blew up inside because of too much power surge. Maybe unfortunately it happened again, and I was worried about that. But no, it's none of that. It's just that. So if you have some kind of cracking noises, check your cables first because that's probably your problem. All right, now back to the video. The only complaint I have, and this is a complaint, a common complaint that many people had, is the remote. So the remote sucks. This thing sucks ass. And so you can switch the modes here to like optical, PC mode, auxiliary, and coaxial. I think that's what it stands for. You can change the volume, and yeah, also Bluetooth. That's good. And yeah, so this is play and pause button. Okay, so yeah, this is just the standard buttons and the power button right here. The problem with this remote, first of all, is that yeah, the remote uses this kind of, I don't know, it's like infrared, right? I'm not even sure. Not a tech guy. And the problem with that is if you have something blocking your receiver, which in my case, I have a laptop sitting here, so the screen is blocking the receiver, that means I can't use this like sitting here. I have to kind of lean back or something and, kind of angle my body in a certain position, then I can use it. Now, the other problem with this is it has no light whatsoever. So if I push buttons here, it's not going to do anything. And if you're using this, okay, I don't know why you would be using this at night though, if you're making noise, to be honest. But maybe it's dark. I mean, look, where I live in summer, it's dark outside when it's 6. 6 p.m. is still okay to play music. So I can't use this in the dark. Even if you're like there's no reference point to this keyboard here. There's really nothing. So you have to be really lucky to hit the right keys basically. But yeah, why they couldn't add a simple LED panel here, who knows. It's a bit heavy as well, actually. I have remotes. Like for example, this remote, this is for my 5.1 Yamaha system. This is light. I mean, seriously, it weighs like nothing almost. But this thing, this tiny thing, look at the difference in size. And this thing weighs at least 3 times more, probably. I'm not even kidding. Like this heavy. But yeah, the remote sucks. I never use the remote. Just to set it up first, sure. But beyond that, it's just waste. But the system itself is great. I really enjoy the sound. The treble and the bass are really good. Like I said, it can go much higher, but obviously I live in an apartment building, so I can't go like crazy, or my neighbors will kill me with a pitchfork next day. Anyway, it's great. I do recommend it. In that price range, it's probably one of the best sets right now. So yeah, check it out. Edifier S. What is it? The S350DB. There you go. I'll put the images throughout the video as well. And yeah, so stay tuned to my gaming stuff. It's coming. It's just coming, but it will be a bit slower from now on because yeah, like I said, I'm studying. I'm busy. I really have to focus on this thing, or it's just not gonna work. All right, that's it for this video. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, peace.